Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
This podcast is brought to you by the Jefferson County Department of Health. Finish strong. Wear your mask until COVID is gone. Hello, everyone. This is Jarvis S. Scott with What's Happening Birmingham. Today, I have the honor and pleasure in welcoming back Brett Meredith of the Community Food Bank of Central Alabama. Brett, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Great. The reason why I want to bring Brett back on, as you all see, he has been on the podcast before back in December. They are having a great event coming up next week on May the 7th, which will be one of the, in my opinion, one of the largest food drives. They've probably done large food drives in the past, but this is probably one of the largest in a few months over in Fultondale, over at the Church of the Highlands Fultondale campus. So, Brett, tell us about this event coming up.
Well, as you know, back in January, we had tornadoes that went through the Fultondale and Gardendale area, and we provided some food and some supplies immediately for the disaster. But one of the things, we're taking a longer view of recovery. Now that people are starting to get back to their homes and getting back to their normal lives, they still have financial challenges, of course. And so what we felt it would be important to do is to provide several weeks worth of food for families in that area that have been impacted. Now, you don't have to necessarily be impacted by that. It could be that you've lost your job with COVID or whatever. If the need is there, we want to help provide it. But we'll be providing about 55 pounds of food to every family next week.
Okay, and from what I read through the press release, this is a drive up, correct?
It's a drive up, yes, truck to trunk. We will have, I think, 12 loading points, and it'll move pretty quickly. So we expect a bit of a line because we're going to help about 1,300 families over 3 hours, as long as the food holds out. And we're going to, we know that it'll make a difference in the lives of many of the families in that area.
Yeah, I see it's starting at like 9 a.m. But for anybody that's ever been to any of these food drives in the area, get there early.
I was going to say, we know that people will be lining up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, so get there early because, man, you think this is, I would say it turns into an outdoor sport event, but it depends on where you're located, and it's on Highway 31. It can just really kind of clog up real quick.
Indeed.
So even in the midst of COVID, I guess since we've had like massive amount of stimulus checks and, people have gotten their income tax returns, like you mentioned earlier, people are still having financial challenges. So
yes.
Has that affected you all as far as, I guess, demand?
The demand is still very much up. And just to give you a kind of a global view of our 12 counties that we serve, prior to the pandemic, the need was about 45 million pounds of food annually to meet the shortfall. In just 2 weeks ago, the new numbers came out for 2021, and it's 55 million pounds. So it's nearly a 20% increase to pre-pandemic levels of need.
Okay, and then I read something this morning before I mentioned before the interview, it's like there's a trucker shortage.
There is.
That is affecting that, and they also predicted that the price of produce would go up as a result of this.
It's possible. We're dealing with a trucker shortage. We're dealing with a tin shortage for cans. We're dealing with a shortage of just vegetables in general. And so the supply chain has been very stretched and strained over the last year, and it probably will continue to be that way for another year.
Oh, wow. So if somebody's watching this video and they would like to donate, I guess, common frequent asked questions, and, I guess you're going to answer what people assume when they say, oh, I want to donate to the food bank, Community Food Bank of Central Alabama. How can they do it? What can they donate?
They can donate canned goods, things like that. We're always needing those. Just bring them to 107 Walter Davis Drive, or you can run a drive in your neighborhood if you'd like. We need people to run drives, and then we can either pick up the food. If it's a larger donation or if it's a smaller one, you bring it to us. It'd be very much appreciated. But, you know, another very good way to help and stand with us in the mission is to go on to feedingal.org and hit the donate button, and you can donate to help your neighbors with food. And so that's a really good way. We're able to buy food generally cheaper than anybody can walking into the grocery store, and we buy it by the semi-truckload. So we're able to stretch people's dollars a good bit further.
Okay, and this also you can go.
Always working to be good stewards.
Oh, okay, and you also go here if you want volunteer as well, right?
We always need volunteers, always.
Okay. So Friday, May the 7th, at Church of the Highlands, Fultondale campus, and I got 3250 Laurie Parkway. 9 a.m., but definitely get there early, everybody. I promise you.
And if you'd like to volunteer, again, go to our website, feedingal.org, and hit the volunteer button. And
all right.
Sign up to volunteer.
Okay. Well, Britt, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you.
The last interview, enjoyed this interview. Thank you all for, the great things you all kind of do in the community during this period, because I think you all are like, I wouldn't call you guys the unsung heroes. I mean, people know what you all do and things, but definitely thank you for coming on today, and I'll make sure I get this out to the audience and everything.
It's a pleasure, and you have a blessed day, and may all your listeners have one as well.
All right. Thank you all for watching this video. Please check out what'shappeningbirmingham.com for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.